Welcome to Dance Dish, where the dance ends and the dish begins. I'm here with Brian Friedman and Lindsley Allen and Vergi Rodriguez, all Prince superstars. I have a question for you, Vergi. What was your assigned name?
Mine was.
So, New Power Generation, NPG, everyone was assigned a name, a moniker, if you were. What was your assigned name?
Mine was Melody Cool.
Okay.
And it was just after the song Melody Cool.
Okay, so he just felt like you fit that, and
Yeah,
said
I mean, I think.
What
and
was
when
the
you
moment? Did he say you're Melody Cool from here on out?
For me, it wasn't something where I actually interacted with him where he said you're Melody Cool. It was dawned to us while we were on tour. I remember being in the hotel.
Remember we got them at the hotel, but then we went into rehearsal, and I remember sitting down and talking about what those names were, and I feel like some people didn't have them at the time, and they were still assigning them.
So it was kind of like a blurry process from what
it was not structured.
Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't like him telling
So
us.
Melody Cool, you're doing a show, and this is in Minnesota.
In Chanhassen, yes. So I remember it being like maybe the 4th or 5th day in rehearsal, right?
Okay.
I didn't know that he gave free concerts to the local kind of area. So, you know, of course he invited us. That was my first time ever seeing him live. First of all, he played almost every instrument. So just seeing him not only on the guitar, I think for me personally, anyone I've seen live, one of the best guitar players. And just watching him, I was already amazed. And he sang, there was a song, and I will never forget this, What If God Was One of Us? He did his own version, which was like, what if he was a slave like one of us? And tears were coming down. I was like, oh my God. This is
the piano.
Yeah, it was just like a surreal moment already. So I was in like concert mode. I just was like, wow, I'm enjoying this phenomenal.
And you were right in the front.
Yeah.
Like,
We were,
right there.
And you're a part of it
And
now.
we're kind of a part of it, yeah.
Wow.
So he just on the mic after doing this performance is like, MPG dancers to the stage. And we were like,
Our faces.
we just looked
fell.
around like,
How much did you know at this point?
we knew maybe
One.
A few numbers, but
we knew one
Sleep around.
song.
Yeah.
We knew one song, and it was not really like staged well.
No.
So the choreographers were like, let's go. And we were like, let's go.
Now.
Where?
Yeah.
Where are we going? And they're like, to the stage, MPG dancers.
We're gonna
go.
do this.
Yeah.
And we're like, what?
you had to be on your
And then
P's
he's like,
Q's.
okay. And he's turning to the band and he's like, ah. And we're like, what is happening? And we're just trying not to bump into him.
Right.
So he's like on the mic doing his thing and he dances around. So we're just like, we don't know what he's doing. And we're just like bumping into one another and just like, what?
It's a train wreck.
Yeah.
We're just yelling at each other, do the breakdown. And it
Well,
was.
because the song, it wasn't the song we rehearsed
What
to.
song?
Because he
He
would riff
riffs.
off
'Cause
and
he
go off, and
jams,
so you
right.
just had to be ready for like, oh, this is the section, so let's do it. But you had to be on your toes, right?
What was his dance style like?
James
A little bit
Brown.
of everything, yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
Like
James,
James
Brown,
Brown.
Michael
Or
Jackson,
James
a little
Brown.
bit of
Funk,
he
yeah.
could do everything.
Funk.
Like his
yeah.
little
That's what it
funk.
was.
It
It was a
fun.
feeling, it wasn't a step.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
was always
Yeah.
a feeling.
Yeah, and you know,
sure.
and that, again, that was, for me, I had worked with different and various artists at that time, but for me, that was the first time I had worked with somebody who had that kind of energy on stage. There's a difference when you work with certain artists and then you're behind someone like Prince. It's like, oh, again, talking about matching his energy.
Yeah.
He
It's
said,
just-
oh.
Oh, right.
we had
You
to
know,
step
adrenaline is up, energy is up, and then you're like, I don't want to get fired after this. So it's kind of like there was a little bit of that.
I think it was a
Yeah.
test.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think it was a game.
Yeah.
I think he loved to see
Yeah.
people on their toes and a little bit stressed out, because the truth be told, what we gain from those moments is priceless. Like those
Absolutely.
are the moments that made me
Yeah.
who I am as a performer today.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely.
I had to pull
Absolutely.
up.
You had to
Yeah.
really be in the moment with him because there was no time to sort of think and second guess or like want it to be perfect. And
Instinct.
yes, he off of instinct and be creative and imaginative and work it out like in the moment. And again, learned so much from those days.
I think he liked, like, to your point, like shocking
Electric.
the audience too,
Yeah.
like a little bit, like just on stage,
Yeah.
it's this thing, and nobody
Yeah.
knows but us.
Well, I
right?
remember getting the phone call in the hotel room. Oh, you're going to be on stage at 11. Get ready. Remember,
Yeah.
we wouldn't even know sometimes, but he had those concerts a lot in Paisley
Yeah.
Park. that were private concerts, and we just had to be ready for anything.
Yeah, but I think the most from that was, wow, I'm just on, like, this is a different feeling with this type of artist, because there was so much coming out of him. When people say he's like magical and surreal, it's true, because there's just certain artists that have that.
Indescribable.
Very indescribable.
Let's raise the glass to being ready at the drop of a hat and matching energy. And what was his saying? Tell me.
So yeah, he used to have a saying, and it would be, what would it be?
Peace and get wild. Peace
Show
and get
love,
wild.
peace, and be wild.
Show love, peace, and get wild.
Yeah.
Be wild.
Be wild.
Get wild is a whole
Okay, let's do
other
his
thing
cheers.
that we can talk about another time.
Show love. Let's do it together. Show love,
peace, and be wild.
All right. Cheers. to dance
Cheers.
dish.
Cheers. Cheers.
Work it, yes.
Dance dish.
Work it, yes.
5, 6, 7, 8.